Hello everyone and welcome into Battlefield 2 patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we got second game in the tournament, 1v1 tournament quarterfinals between Apmn and Scorpion. Both of them are Battlefield 2 experts, so those replays from the tournaments got a priority against any other replays, even the free-for-all that I've been sent on gamereplays.org, just to let you know that tournament replays our priority on this channel to show you the best of the best. Map is Westfold. Apmn is playing as an elf and his opponent is going to be Dwarf. It's going to be Scorpion, as I said before. Let's check the power points. Apmn choose the far side. He revealed his opponent, while Scorpion hasn't been yet choose power point, but his build order indicates that it's going to be rallying call. What we can say about the map? Who is going to creep faster, the Warclaw and the Troller on the middle? Which is not here because it's Westfold from Battlefield 2. I'm really sorry, but you got the Ruin Tower over there, loading archers on the way, barrack forward into the middle. It may be rather hard, I got to admit, for Apmn. He got to pull out everything and be able to not get off guard from the left or right side of the map. Let's check how Dwarf is doing. Pike Battalion first. And where is his builder? Over there. He will be able to creep the Troller and the Warclaw with one rallying call actually. So I think that his power point of the choosing is going to be rallying call. And it's going to happen. Elven archers moving towards the top side, trying to creep the Warclaw with the builder. And I will not say that this is the right call. It's not the worst call. Another battalion is going to be Lorien Warrior Battalion. So that's going to be creeping and harassing the opponent at the same time, which is really good for the Elven player to do. On the other side, Dwarf is trying to creep the Warclaw. He hasn't been used to rallying call. He may be waiting for the Troller to creep it and take the inn later on. We can see the pattern over there. Those builders are trying to catch up some mine shafts of the opponent, create some tunnels also, and maybe some multis in order to spy the opponent, or just cover more land. First battalion on level 2 for Dwarven player. Now he's heading towards the Troller. There should be a rallying call used in order to creep it. We'll see how it goes. Yes, there is a rallying call and the Troller will be crept out. Although the Lorien Warriors Battalion may be able to deal some damage to the mineshaft, 2 Guardian Battalion in the mineshaft already, and there is the mineshaft. There is also the Maltree, so the Elf will be seeing this mineshaft. If he's not doing it right now, he will do it at the moment. And now the Lorien Archer Battalion is here. He may be sniping this builder, but he wasn't there yet. He wasn't even careful, and he may lose this Maltree at the moment, may delay it as well. Let's be honest, Elf got to have better micro. Let's check who is host. It was on neutral host. Tournament games are played on neutral host for a little while. Another Lorien Warrior Battalion. So Apmn is trying to just overwhelm the opponent, destroy all the mineshafts that are possible for the Dwarven player, to not allow him to do it like he pleased. Moving forward, destroying some Maltrees. He would like definitely to destroy this mineshaft as fast as possible. There is another mineshaft from the Dwarven player. Dwarf is aware that he needs to create them more and more, and this one will be scouted, and I hope the Lorien Warrior Battalion will take it down. Yes, aggressive stance, and here we go. Mineshaft may be taken down, and I guess the builder may be killed as well. Let's check the amount of resources the Dwarf possessed. 700 almost, and builder will get away, it seems. 2 battalions of Guardians come out of the mineshaft, but that's not enough. There are 2 battalions of Lorien Archers. There is Warrior Battalion as well. Lorien Archers are trying to get into the builder. Killing the builder is going to be really big deal. Dwarf in the meantime is trying to creep, trying to create some more mineshafts on the side in order to just get more and more command points. He will be able to save his own builder, create the archer range, but he will not be that successful in attacking the opponent. As we can see, the builder will get out. There was no structure destroyed actually, and the other Warrior Battalion will get away also. So pretty good micro out of Elf. This is what you definitely would like to do. Stable is on the way, and what we can say, Elf is still in the game, although a little bit pushed back towards his own base. That allows Dwarf to just get ahead of the Echo build. There are equal income points, but if you remember, Dwarf crept most of the map, although he doesn't have units at the moment, while Elves still possess lots of Lorien archers and couple of Lorien warriors. There is Gloin on the battlefield with battalion of guardians, axe throwers on the way, really good against Dwarven infantry units, but against cavalry, they are coming their way. I don't think so, that may not work out as he would like to see it. 6 power points though for the Elven player, and 6 for the Dwarven as well, so they are equal in power points. Although now Dwarf is going to lose the ground position, and as we can see, 500 command points for the Elven player and only 400 for the Dwarven one, while he is dropping those mineshafts like flies, not able to do anything. He knew that he doesn't have enough units. He got fully secured mineshaft though, and he is not using it. Lorien Archer battalion a little bit too close to the Troller, but this battalion will receive level 2, even if they will not catch the builder at the Troll, and the other battalion will kill it, which just happened. And let's hope that this battalion will take down the Troll cage. And there is the Undermine. Oh my god, I haven't seen it. So maybe that's a good idea to do some damage. Rallying call been used, and now that's the time. This is the time. There is a charge ability. Killing those archers would be a big deal. Pikes getting into the Great Vision, destroying it immediately. Charge been used, but a little bit out of range. Slam been used on the fortress, but there is no way at the moment for those units that remains to destroy the fortress. And I think the Dwarven player who lost his entire army, he will not be able to deal that much damage in order to pick up the fortress, although he was really trying. Gloin is trying to get away. 10 power points for the Dwarven player, but all those units has been killed. Hobbit Alliance been used, but the Mineshaft will go down. There are no units. Gloin on level 1, not heal ability, and it's going to be really tough. Let's check it out. Some firecrackers getting into the units, missed. And what this hero is trying to achieve? He's getting into the mineshaft, being saved. Another firecracker join in. Not the greatest Hobbit Alliance summon. Not able to do much actually. Not even able to save this mineshaft. Not able to deal that much damage towards the units. But there comes again. Dwarf got only like 3 battalions, but there is Tom Bombadil, and he will not grab this entire army. Now it's everything changed. The Tom Bombadil here to save the day. It was risky anyway, so another failure by the Dwarven player. He will not be able to deal much damage at the moment, and I think that was the only hope for him, to just deal as much damage as possible, while the Elven player just received for himself a Haldir, just going to rebuild himself. 600 command points at the moment for him, while his Dwarf opponent got only 450. Barak on the middle is still here, but it doesn't matter. Elf is trying to prepare himself. Also, the forest into the fortress, protecting the fortress against any attempts trying to get into the mineshafts, trying to check in if into the corners there are no more mineshafts for the Dwarven player. Peasants from the end, really important units to just take down the mineshafts that Dwarf may provide for himself. There is another Undermine, running call being used, but it's too far from the base of the opponent, and also it's been catched, and now Elf can move out, or rather move in with those units towards the Dwarven army. Gloin level 3, almost level 4, while Shake Foundation cannot take down the fortress. He can deal more damage, but of course he's not able to do it. Lots of Lorien warriors on the battlefield, Haldir on the battlefield also. Level 2.5, splash damage towards units, also important. Some peasants, which I said before, they're really decent against dealing damage to the mineshafts, and being annoying, they cost only what, like 100 by the unit. Level 4 for the Gloin, but as I said, the mineshaft goes down, and there is no hope for the Dwarf to do anything. Heal been used to just heal Gloin. The Slam been used to take down Haldir, to move him back, but Dwarven player just knew that there is no hope for him. Running call and heal been wasted. Gloin will be killed. Axe throwers will be trampled by Riven Lancers, and this is actually what may happen. Farsight been used on the units of Elf, so the Haldir should get away. Oh, unfortunately. It shouldn't happen actually. Haldir could get away, Farsight was on him. Increasing range actually, but still, he's faster than Dwarven heroes. How about power points? 14 power points almost for the Elfen player, full map control, while Dwarven player doesn't have even 5 power points. Heal been used, running call been used, and there is nothing that Dwarf could do. He got the builder low on health, there are peasants coming across the map to check if there are no more Dwarven mineshafts, and I don't think so that Dwarf will be able to hold on, that he'll be able to recover from this that happened. Healing structure. Mirror of Galadriel, the fortress of Elfen player, and the fortress is going to start to rebuild itself. So it's going to be horrible for the Dwarven player who doesn't have enough command points to do anything. Only 2 mineshafts, only the fortress, and nothing else from the entire game. Nothing else completely. Builder, low on health that cannot do anything. Lorien archers are here to take him down, and even those peasants will be able to do it, although Apmn is not paying attention to them. I think the Lorien archer battalion will definitely catch the builder, and this is it. Actually, this is the game. There are no more units, only one garden battalion, Gimli on the battlefield, but you cannot win the entire game with only one hero, which is Gimli. Axe throw, receiving level 2, so we got lip attack, but it may be used, wasted completely. And the mineshaft may go down, as we can see. The Lorien warrior battalion is enough to take it down, and they will do it, or maybe retreat themselves, it doesn't actually matter. Gimli may level up, but he cannot be everywhere at once, so I think it's going to be GG. We got 15 power points for the Elfen player, so it's Eagle Alliance, and even if Haldir is going down, there is an extra available almost, and Haldir is going down, but we all know that it's over. No more mineshafts for Dwarven player. He doesn't have that much units, except of this Gimli. He got 5 power points to rebuild his fortress. Axe throw been used, and he's trying to deal damage. There is the only thing that he can do. Another mineshaft is going down. The Half Warrior is going down. No more units for the Dwarven player. No more structures as well. So the game is over, rebuild been used, lots of Lorien warrior battalions at the moment. Lip will be used for the last time, Slayer was available, but it's already too late. Fortress went down by the Lorien warriors and Eagle Summon. Really decent game from both sides on the Westfold. I thought that maybe the fortress of the Elfen player may fall down, but when I saw the entire army of Elf coming back to save itself, it was already over for the Dwarf player. Really poor using of the Hobbit Alliance. I understood that Dwarf was trying to save his Gloin, but he was completely saved. There was nothing that shouldn't at him, and he could save his Gloin without it, I guess. Wasted power points, heal and running also been scouted by the Elfen player, so everything came into his place, except of losing this Haldir with Farsight on it, but we may get it out of the conditions over there. Anyway, thank you for watching this quarterfinals from the 7 days tournament, Apmn against Scorpion, 2 Battlefield with 2 experts. I hope you enjoyed this video commentary. Feel free to rate, comment and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.